Good evening, Macam Cabby. Late video today. I've been that busy at work. I've just finished work actually, 20 to 7. So I'm going to have a crack on about Liam Rosenior. Sunderland has shown interest for head coach manager for Sunderland, seeing he got the sack from Hull City. But before that, we will go back to the question I put, or the subject I did yesterday, saying taking ages to get a head coach. I says, let's be positive. So I've got some of the comments coming in here. We've got Thane. He said, it's very hard to be positive with this club. Where's the communication from the club? The silence is absolutely ridiculous. Ash Schultz says, a respectable manager would not go to Sunderland. Apparently so. I did reply, didn't know anything back. Saul says, I thought Will Still was nailed on, but they might be waiting for him to come off his holiday. Also, Rosenior leaving Hull. So there we go. Peter says, yes, hello there from Guernsey. I don't know what you think about this, but I would like to see the red and white nets back at the Stadium of Light. Obviously nothing to do with the subject, but I do agree with that. I would love to see. I like the when they were the checks, like the chessboard effect, red and white squares on the nets. I thought that looked fantastic. But I would love to see the red and white nets back at the Stadium of Light. Colm says, most managers, coaches and players take a month's holiday at the end of the season, so I think there will be little action on the managerial situation until early June. Secondly, if they have someone in mind, negotiations will have to take place and we might have to compete for their services with other clubs. Thirdly, this club's treatment of managers over the last 20 years is bound to make them very wary of accepting the job, with us of course. And finally, if we do succeed in getting a new coach, our manager, we the supporters need to give the individual at least a season to build a team with long-term potential without constant snipping and undermining by some of the so-called supporters. Chris Carter-Jackson says, I'm not fussed at the moment. I will start getting twitchy by the end of this month. Mind as the European leagues will have finished, so if it is someone from there, then no excuse. Looks like we can rule any out of the door at the moment, or we'd have had them, and I assume your Lampards and your Heckenbottoms, your Neils and your Coopers. Shame about Cooper though. Yeah, I think he's just out of our price range really, isn't he, to be quite honest with you. What other ones? Angela Clifford says, what about the Norwich City manager, Wagner, who's meant to be sacked? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we get linked with him as well. Still can't believe he got sacked just because he's not made the playoff final. Wish Change says the silence is not good. Feels like it's not being ran at all. Very amateur. Quite a few people still saying silence. Yorkshire Mackham says only fools rush in. And Billy says, I'm surprised and disappointed I'm saying this, but I fear we're going down next season. I've lost all faith in the ownership to change tactic because you were wrong. You have to admit to yourself that you were wrong. And Chris disagrees with that. He says, no, with a fully fit squad, even minus Clark, there's no way Sunderland will go down. Buy 2 decent strikers and a holding midfield player and we'll be challenged again. Let's hope so, mate. So there we go. Some interesting comments there from everyone. But yeah, Liam Rosenior, of course, Sunderland has shown interest in Liam Rosenior. Don't know what your thoughts on him. He got Hull. Literally, they were right at the bottom end of the table, and he's got them literally just missing out on the playoffs. So I think he's done really, really well with Hull City. But like I say, it's harsh. Is it harsh? He's getting the sack because he just failed to make the playoffs. I think it's really harsh considering where they actually were, to be quite honest with you. Oh, time to finish my shift. But it's just mad. It's just mad. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. Rosenior, of course. He's done really, really well at Hull City. Still like to know what's going on with Will Still. Apparently he was supposed to be crossing T's and dotting the I's, but there must be a lot of T's and I's to be quite dotted, to be quite honest with you. So there we go on that one. So yeah, let us know in your comments what you think about that, Liam Rosenior. And of course we've got the some of the friendlies announced as well. I think we've got Bradford City, we've got Blackpool coming up, Gateshead and South Shields. I think we did the same last year as well. So there we go. Let us know what you think about that then. Liam Rosenior for Sunderland. I'm going to go and get my tea now. It's lovely and sunny where I'm at. This is my little home.